Come.
Professor Emerson, I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Make it quick. I got a meeting with the president in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I made the changes on my dissertation.
Just sit on the desk.
If there are any other changes you need.
You'll be the first to know. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, everybody, let's get started. Well, listen, I left my notes in Dr. Emerson's office. I'll be right back.
All right, now let's see what we can do to help you raise your grade.
Are you sure we're not going to get caught?
Don't worry about it. I'm the only other professor in this building that's not in class.
Is it okay to be sitting on your desk like this? I think I'm sitting on one of your books.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's just a dissertation. I have no intention of approving it.
That bad, huh?
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
Then how do you know it isn't good enough?
Because I know the person who wrote it. He's a dreamer, not an educator. All he does is talk about role-playing games, fantasy movies, definitely not Dillington material. You, on the other hand, you've been working really hard.
Hey, Rainin, you made it back.
Hey. Yeah.
Well, what happened to your eye? It looks like it hurts.
Yeah, you got hit by a branch or something.
Oh man, you gotta watch those low-lying branches.
Yeah.
What happened to your bow? You're using a crossbow now?
Yeah, it's a better weapon, okay?
Okay.
Is this gonna be enough?
It's gonna have to be.
I know this may sound cliche, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Everything will be fine. I'll be there the whole time, babe. Nothing's going to happen to you. And I need you to go get a Raju when it's time to start.
Where's Brahm?
I don't know.
You know, that's just like him. He's never here when we need him.
He's probably just not asleep yet.
Rajuan?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Okay, thanks. All right, everybody, listen up. You have your attention? Yo, hey, we're getting ready to start.
All right, listen up. Now, I know none of you want to be here, but you're stuck here just like the rest of us. A Kuragana wants to make you all slaves. But he doesn't count on one thing, that just because this is a dream doesn't mean we can't fight back. And that's precisely what we're going to do. We're not going to wait on them to come and find us. We're going to take the fight to them.
How? We don't even know where they are.
Arajuan has brought someone back that has defected from the Dark Army since my departure. Everyone, this is Sterling.
The Dark Army may be strong, but they underestimate your numbers and your spirit. Because they don't believe that you'll initiate an attack, they rarely post guards in their perimeter. Therefore, we can walk right in and defeat them quickly and easily.
And when we march to the edge of their encampment, we'll form into a formation. If something should happen to me, Arajuan will assume command. Does everyone understand?
Yeah!
All right, grab your weapons and form up.
All right, Rangers, let's form up. It's simple. Eventually they'll come for us. We run, we surround them as they chase us, and when you get them, kill them all. No captives. I'm not getting flogged again.
Is he one of ours?
Oi, you! Stop!
Hey, it's me, Androsh.
How do I know you're Androsh?
Is this proof enough?
You're a Kuragano spy?
Yeah, that's brilliant. No wonder you're the general.
Well, you could easily be one of theirs. All your weapons are too clean.
How's that?
It'll do for now. The Lord's waiting for you over here.
Get him!
No, wait! Stay in formation!
Nothing to worry about. Only a dream.
Dorian, come on!
No! We gotta go!
No!
Another day!
No!
What are we doing here? We have to get back to the battle.
The battle's over. You're safe now.
What was all that about?
It was you and me versus Kirigano and 5 others. We would have been slaughtered. The important thing is you're safe now. You're alive.
Thank God you're safe. Where the hell were you? We're getting slaughtered out there.
But I see you made it back with your skin still on. What did I say about staying in ranks?
Oh, sure, when Kenshin does it, it's okay, but God forbid Aradian do what he wants to do.
We were being flanked. Lucius and I were dealing with it. We would have taken care of it and rejoined the line. If you'd have stayed in formation, none of this would have happened.
None of this would have happened. Who come up with this in the first place? You know, you defect to our side, you draw us into the Dark Army camp where all their weapons are, and big surprise, we all get slaughtered. It sounds a little bit coincidental.
Coincidental? It could have been anybody. Sterling could have been their spy. Suddenly you bring him in out of nowhere because he defected? Or what about Brahm, disappearing the eve before a big battle?
I knew it. You're just a no-good son of a bitch, aren't you?
Listen, I didn't want to be responsible for any of this, any of you. The only person I wanted to be responsible for is me.
I mean, Elwyn. You know, you could blame me, you could blame Sterling, you could blame Brahm all you want. You're the one that's gonna have to go back, look into Manelwyn's eyes and tell her why you weren't there to protect her.
Come.
Professor Emerson, did you have a chance to look at my dissertation yet?
I did. I spent last night right here in this office looking it over very thoroughly.
And?
And I'm afraid until you can produce something that's up to Dillington standards, you're just going to have to get your PhD somewhere else. Sorry. Now, some of us actually have work to do, so goodbye.
I know you're having an affair with a student. Maybe the dean would like to hear about what's been going on here at night.
All right, listen here, you little pissant. I've been teaching at this university for over 20 years now. My wife's on the city council. Hell, I play golf with the mayor so much that I'm like practically part of the family. So who are they going to believe? A senior tenured professor or some failing student with mental problems? That's right. I know about your little therapy sessions. So, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're going to drop out of this university, and I'm going to go back to stooping my students, because I can. And Renee, I have her so wrapped around my little finger, she will never tell no one nothing.
I didn't see you with Renee. I saw you with Amanda. You know, I have Renee in my next class. I'm sure if I fill her in on the fact that, well, you've been filling Amanda in, she'll practically sprint to the dean's office to tell him everything.
That's blackmail.
Look, all I want is to get what I've busted my ass the past few years to get. That's what's going to be.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and sign off on your little dissertation. However, my opinion of you has not changed in the slightest. I still do not believe that you are Dillington material.
Well, you know, if that means that I never sat spread eagle on your desk squealing like a little girl, I will take that as a compliment.
Hey, Nick. What's going on, man?
Looking at a new PhD from Dillington.
Okay, fantastic. Hey, we gotta go out and celebrate.
Maybe tomorrow. I got another bully to deal with.
It didn't work, Chris.
I know it didn't work, Sarah. I was there. If Nikki wouldn't have...
Oh, don't go blaming this on anybody else. You dragged me into this, and if you ever want to see me again, you better get me out of this mess right now.
Sarah! Nick, what's up?
I just came by to talk. Is everything okay?
No. She blames me. She's right. I mean, if I wouldn't have brought the game home, none of this would have happened.
Well, yeah, I mean, you had no way of knowing this was going to happen.
But it did. Look, I'm sorry for everything that happened. I spend all day on the construction site yelling to make sure things get done. And I guess I just lost track of the fact that I'm not at work. Well, I mean, here I go again, taking up the entire conversation. You came over to talk to me about something.
Well, I just wanted to say that, sorry that I've been such a pain. You're the best man to be in charge of this group. I mean, you're the only one they listen to anyway, so... I guess I just get so wrapped up in my pride that I forget how hard it is to be in charge.
I appreciate that, Nick. I really do. I mean, up until now, Sarah was the only one I had on my side. And I mean, if I'd have lost her, I wouldn't have had anybody.
Well, from now on, I'm off your back. Carl, on the other hand, well...
Baby steps.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll talk to you soon.
Alright, man. Hey, Nick. Don't worry, man. I'm sure all that History Channel stuff's gonna come in handy sooner or later.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell him.
Hey, baby. Look, I know you're still upset, but... I talked to Chris, I settled it. Everything's gonna be better now.
Carl's been murdered.